Hello, my friends. Welcome back. My name is Drake, and I am so delighted to be here. I love hanging out with you. And I'm delighted to be here because we are examining a subject that I personally think is of vital importance, and that is our relationship to toxic opinion, and how toxic opinion not only makes our life harder, but it also makes the lives of people around us much harder. And one element of toxic opinion is fatalism. You know, when you are continually looking at the worst case scenario and imagining it and stoking your fears on a regular basis. And what happens when we step into this sort of toxic opinion? Well, we find ourselves imagining the worst case scenario. We find ourselves becoming angry about it and becoming fearful about it. And also depressed about it. We become depressed about things that are in our imagination and actually not in reality. When we begin to act like what we imagine is actually happening, we step into a fatalism that begins to dampen our own sense of confidence and begins to make us act in ways as though that are not actually who we are or authentic to our being. And so I just want to suggest to you that to be aware of when you are continually looking at the worst case scenario and understand that our society is in many ways trying to get us to do that. When people are focused in worst case scenarios, they end up becoming anxious and they end up becoming more interested in finding more about it. We want to find out about all the bad stuff that's happening. And we want to look at what these toxic people that we see in the world are doing on a regular basis. But my question is that making things better for you? Are you becoming more effective or less effective? I want to suggest that you're more effective when you're confident and when you're thriving. You know, fear, anger, these are elements that are meant to get us moving, but we're not meant to run them. They're not a good source of fuel. So be aware of the toxic opinion of fatalism and understand that we're not going to get things better by focusing always on the worst case scenario. There's a saying that worry is a prayer for what you don't want. So don't focus in what you don't want. Focus in where you want to go. Every day, I'm asking you to consider doing something to lower your nervous system, to calm your nervous system, and to focus in a direction that's actually a positive direction. Not hiding from the negative, but not living and eating the negative as your source of nutrition. So thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get positive and let's check those negative individuals when necessary, but let's thrive in the prospect. So thank you so much for your time. I'm so grateful to have people like you around. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. Gratitude transforms everything, and you are not going to be fatalistic when you are feeling gratitude. I bring my hands in a prayer position and I bow to you because I am grateful. Namaste. Thank you.